Welcome to the Jamaican Investor. I'm your host, Rain, and thank you for tuning in to another episode. Before we get into things, remember none of the information in this video should be taken as financial advice and is for information and entertainment purposes only. Please consult a licensed financial advisor before making any decisions on how to manage your money. Also, if you enjoy our content, leave a like and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel, and turn on post notifications to be notified the next time we post a video. Investing is the process of allocating money to financial schemes, shares, property, or a commercial venture with the expectation of achieving a profit. Essentially, the reason for investing is to make money. The aim is to put your money to work and to have it make even more money for you in the future. It's an avenue for increasing your wealth and extending the value of your money beyond its nominal value. Its main goal is to make the future you richer than the present you. So why is it then that investing is so unpopular? Doesn't everybody want to make more money, and are those who choose not to invest adverse to making money? These are a few of the questions we find ourselves with when we consider the possible reasons investing seems to be unpopular, especially among youths in less developed places of the world such as Jamaica. Well, the answer to most of these questions is actually pretty simple, and rather than beating around the bush, the reason is they simply can't afford to, or in cases where they can, they choose not to. Now, this might leave you a bit confused. Why is it they can't afford to, and for those who can afford to, why don't they invest? Well, as anyone in the field of investing will tell you, making a profit isn't that easy, and returns don't exactly fall at your feet. The thing with investing is it's a long-term process and isn't an overnight or instant phenomenon like most would wish it to be. Anyone looking to make any decent profit investing, especially in the stock market and more liquid assets, will find themselves being a victim of volatility and may experience more losses in the earlier part of their investment journey than gains. This poses a problem, as in a world of instant gratification, where everything seems to come easily and/or is extremely convenient to seek out, many assume investing should be the same and returns should be a given if they are willing to invest their hard-earned money to begin with. What this does is discourage almost everyone with this type of mindset and turns them away from the prospect of investing. Furthermore, investing is not for the faint of heart and may prove to be the most terrifying roller coaster you ever choose to board, and some people don't necessarily have the mental fortitude and emotional intelligence to partake in a joyride where their life savings may be at risk, and considering how hard they work for it, that is completely understandable. Couple that with the fact that many people don't earn a large enough salary to take care of their immediate needs and cover their bills, while at the same time investing a large enough portion of their take-home pay to make a significant return on the money they can invest in the short to medium term. Oftentimes, it may take years or even decades for a good investment to bear fruit, and for those looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this may take far too long and may be inefficient based on what they want to accomplish in life. This is just one of the many reasons why people don't invest. They are not in it for the long term and may wish to dramatically increase the standard of living in the short term to impress others or give themselves a false sense of success, which investing may not necessarily be the best way to achieve this. This makes investing extremely unpopular, as it isn't the sexiest thing you could be doing and definitely won't be the most popular subject to talk about at a party or on a date, which further subtracts from the allure of investing. It's not a very interesting subject, and if you don't have a passion for it, it's unlikely you'll be willing to have a deep and fulfilling conversation about it. Another big reason for investing's unpopularity is the work that often goes into research and analysis needed to pick the right investment. In a world where making money can be as simple as betting on a pair of numbers or picking the right horse, It may seem unreasonable to invest hours of time in research and analysis when others seem to pick a random lottery number and hit the jackpot, or bet on the right team and make millions. Well, that's great, and I'm truly happy for people who make it big by sheer luck, and I hope one day some of us can too. However, for the average person, unless Lady Luck is your admirer and probability looks in your direction, it is extremely unlikely that you'll make your millions in the same way. In addition, all the time and effort you put into your research may not even yield any fruit, as your hypothesis may be completely incorrect, or the market may simply move in another direction than in your predictions, making your time you put in feel meaningless. The thing with investing is nobody can accurately predict what will happen or how the market will move, and it's definitely unlikely you'll be able to consistently time the market in the long run. Oftentimes too, the amount of information needed to justify investing a significant portion of money in a particular venture may seem like a monumental feat to analyze, and one may find themselves faced with analysis paralysis, where the information seems to never stop flowing, and it ultimately does more harm than good, leaving you feeling stuck. Investing also requires us to have a tolerance to risk and to be unwavering in the face of our doubt and fearful in times of excessive optimism. We must be able to see beyond the trees and not be restricted to what is directly in front of us and take what we see at face value as gospel. We must be able to go against the crowd and push back against the noise that may be out there. This is completely the opposite of what most people are these days. In an age of information where the media seems to glorify everything that happens, from over-exaggerating the good times to selling the bad times as the apocalypse, we've all been bombarded with information to delude us into thinking we're doing far better than we are or far worse than we could be. It's the same for the stock market too, and other forms of investments that have been a cash cow for those who are in the business of selling the news. What this does is either paint the investing space as the perfect place to make millions or the best place to lose your life's fortune, as fear-mongering and groundbreaking news sells papers and headlines, and thus there is an incentive to over-exaggerate. This in turn sets the wrong expectation for people looking to get into investing, as they feel betrayed when they don't make as much money as they initially thought they would make, and even end up losing money instead. This further exasperates the unpopularity of investing, as many people usually get disappointed when things don't work out the way they intended it to, and even worse, they tend to pass the sentiment and notion onto those around them who may have also been considering investing. Ultimately, investing's unpopularity is due to many factors that are contrary to the beliefs of today's society, and many people simply don't have the time, patience, or money to invest. Furthermore, even though more people are getting into investing, they are doing so for the wrong reasons and are treating it more like a game at the casino than a means to build wealth. Essentially, the essence of investing still remains unpopular, and even though that will change as the true potential of value investing bear fruits for many investors who choose to take the approach, as of now, investing is far less popular than it should be. Right now, I'm in the process of establishing what upload schedule should be, and I think I've settled on a new video every Thursday and Saturday, as based on my work schedule, it would probably be the best setup for right now. Also, I've been looking to diversify my content and branch out into other types of financial content, but that's something I'm still working on at the moment. Once more though, thank you so much for sticking around until the end of the video, and I hope this information was useful to you. If you enjoyed our content, leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Also, check us out on our various other social media platforms, which will be linked below. Again, my name was Arain. Stay financially conscious, investors. Goodbye.